No mai anō, a humid northwest flow over much of Aotearoa has meant a scorcher for lots of us, but the wet weather keeps pushing in from the west, bringing the rainfall with it. So some heavy rain watches and warnings along the west coast, as well as strong wind watches in the southeastern corners of both islands. That front is moving up Te Waipounamu, the South Island, tonight and affecting parts of the North Island tomorrow, but it is set to weaken as it heads northwards. You can see that rain band coming in clearly. It's at its worst overnight, which is when we've got that heavy rain warning for Westland. It starts to move off in the morning and there should be clear skies by the afternoon. But along the east coast of the island, it's looking settled, just a bit more cloud around. But as that system moves off the South Island, it heads to the north, to Ika a Maui. Cloud and drizzle around Wellington and the Kapiti coast in the morning, which moves up the island as the day goes on and may reach Auckland in the evening. Lucky for the eastern regions though, it's still looking pretty dry for you. So starting up top, it's a fine start to the day, apart from some cloud, then that front rolls in. So some scattered rain for Auckland, Whitianga and Hamilton later on. Lots of cloud around here in the morning with westerlies too, and later on expect some light rain in parts. Northwesterlies develop for Whakatane, which ends up the hottest with 28. Over to the east though, cloudy in the morning here too, with strong northwesterlies for Masterton and Dannevirke. Temperatures are hot though, highs of 31 for Napier and Hastings, 32 for Gisborne. But it is a bit of a dreary start to the morning here, cloudy with the occasional rain and strong northwesterlies for Wellington, but it should start to clear in the afternoon as the front keeps moving northwards. Through Te Waipounamu though, the South Island, rain for the west coast, possibly still heavy in the morning, but it finally clears up. Expect a bit of cloud around in the afternoon and evening. It will be a big improvement though. Over to the east, it is still looking good, fine with light wind, and you're raking in those high temps. Blenheim hits 30 and Kaikoura not far behind at 28. Further south though, that wind is sticking around in the eastern corner of the island there. Invercargill could see the odd shower with strong westerlies gusting to 100 kilometres per hour. Ōtepoti Dunedin though will see those gales too, with gusts of around 100 kilometres as well in exposed places in the morning. Other than that, it'll be fine with evening cloud. Beautiful day in Ōtautahi, fine with westerlies turning easterly late morning, then dying out in the evening, high of 26 degrees for you. To the capital, mostly cloudy here with some drizzle. Those northwesterlies are expected to gust to 90 kilometres per hour, but easing late morning. The sun should come out later on as well. Fine but cloudy for Te Matawa Maui Hawke's Bay. Chance of a shower around midday. Very hot though with highs of 31 degrees. And it's a similar story for Tauranga. Fine apart from some morning and afternoon cloud. Westerlies develop for a time too. High of 26. And in Kirikiriroa, the day is starting out good, but the cloud comes in a bit later with the occasional light rain in the afternoon and evening. And it's mostly cloudy for you, Tamaki Makaurau, with westerlies developing in the morning. There'll be fine breaks for a time about midday, then scattered light rain arriving in the evening. Overseas now though, and there's lots of rain around for the top half of Australia, along with a few thunderstorms. Similar story for the Pacific, with more thunderstorms for Fiji and Samoa. Back to us though, a southwesterly flow moves in on Friday, which will clear out that warm, humid air we've had and start to return temperatures to more typical levels for this time of year. But by Sunday and into early next week, temps are set to climb in the east again. In the South Island, the rain does make a return on the west coast by Sunday, as well as in Christchurch and further down south too. But from the looks of these viewer pics today, everyone is absolutely making the most of those scorching temps, Sam.
It does look good out there, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Bring on summer. Grace, thank you so much.